Does your child have an IEP or need one? Then you've come to the right place. If they have special education, then you may have sat in an IEP meeting where everybody else is telling you what to do and how to do it. It's time to change that. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about why, as parents and caregivers, you make the best advocates, and 3 reasons why you can do it and feel so much better at the IEP table. Are you ready? Let's do this. Hey, what's up? I'm April Rarig, your special education advocate to make IEPs and 504 plans so much easier. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to get more videos like this in your inbox, and check us out on Instagram at Rise Ed Advocacy. Here's what you need to know about special education. Individual education plans, also known as IEPs, are regulated under IDEA law. The problem is, as parents and caregivers, we are not given the instructions and directions, so we know what to ask for and how to get it at the IEP table. That's exactly why when we walk into that IEP room, it feels so overwhelming and you second guess yourself because you're thinking, oh my gosh, everybody else is an expert except for me. It's time to change that right now. That's why I want you to keep on watching this video until the very end, where I'm going to give you all my tools and resources so you can feel so much better. Are you ready? Let's dig in. Reason 1, you know your child best. What am I talking about? I'm talking about that you have been on the education team the longest. This also means that you, as the child's parent, have been on the same team year after year, even though everyone else has changed. You've got a lot of information in there. It all comes down to communication. Make sure to check out my free guide, 10 Keys to Effective Communication, that show you exactly how to do written and oral communication with your team so you can feel so much better and that your team is going to listen when you advocate at the IEP table. Make sure to check out the link in the description below for a free guide. It also means you can share what strategies and supports work and doesn't work for your child. I've got a great video that shows you exactly how to navigate when it comes to negotiating like a pro, with 4 tips to help you at your next IEP meeting. Check it out in the link in the description box below so you can advocate like a pro and feel so much better walking into your next IEP. Reason 2, you have knowledge about your child. What am I saying? I'm saying that you understand what your child knows, doesn't know, needs to learn, and the barriers of learning. And it also means that you are actually taking data in your head mentally day after day. So what can you do with that information? You can prepare for your next IEP meeting. I've got a free checklist for IEP meetings that shows you exactly what to bring with 5 different things so you can walk into your next meeting feeling so much better. Make sure to grab it in the link in the description box below. So now that you know your child best and you know that you have the knowledge and you've got that checklist, now what do? Now you need to understand how to either request or respond to an IEP notice or request an IEP. How can you do that? This is one of my favorite advocacy tools so you can advocate like a pro. I show you how to document your child's learning needs, all that stuff that's already in your head. I show you how to attach it to your child's educational record through something called a parent letter of attachment. I've got a guide called the Meeting Day Request Template that basically shows you with a fillable digital guide exactly what to ask for and how to get it so you can get the IEP time and date that works for you. You can get the right providers at the meeting. You can talk about your parent concerns, all while attaching it to the educational record and feeling so much better. To get our fillable guide, make sure to grab it in the link in the description box below. To dive into deeper in terms of prep work for your next IEP, make sure to check out my video, Do This Before the IEP, that lays out 5 things that I do as a special education advocate with my families all the time. And it helps you prep before the meeting so you don't go in there feeling totally overwhelmed and you know what to ask for and how to get it. Make sure to check it out in the link in the description box below. Reason 3. You have what's called procedural safeguards. That means you have rights to meaningfully and fully participate at the IEP table under what I talked about earlier called IDEA law. What am I saying? I'm saying that as parents, you can ask questions. You can fully participate in the IEP team because you are, pro tip, an IEP team member. You can also ask for the IEP team to be explained and for things to be fully laid out so you know what your team is saying and what those crazy acronyms mean. Speaking of acronyms, there's something I want you to know called prior written notice. Grab it in the link in the description box below. Prior written notice basically happens anytime you ask for something and the team comes back and says no, or happens when there's a change in the identification, the evaluation, or the placement involving you or the school when the team is going to make a change in your child's education plan. And so especially if you ask for something and they say no, they need to give you prior written notice. Specifically, they need to lay out the 7 reasons when it comes to why they are doing something. Make sure to grab that link in the description box below so that you can fully participate at the IEP table. So now you have those 3 reasons, meaning you know your child best, you have the knowledge, and you have the procedural safeguards. How do you advocate like a pro? Make sure to check out my do-it-yourself IEP workshop called Parent Participation. And it lays out exactly what are your rights under IDEA law. It goes into more detail when it comes to parent letters of attachment and what's called parent reports, where I show you exactly what to ask for and how to get it. The workshop takes about a day and it gives you all the tools that you can need so you can pull up a seat at the IEP table and feel so much better. Make sure to grab the link in the description box below. So let's talk about your next steps to advocate. What's the one thing that you want to do differently now that you understand you know your child best, you have the knowledge, and you have procedural safeguards? Do you have a question? Make sure to put it in the link in the description box below. You want me to do another video? Yep, put it there too. Make sure to like and subscribe to get more videos like this in your inbox every week. And follow us on Instagram at RiseEd Advocacy. Check out the links in the description box below for all our fillable templates, guides, and resources. I'm April Rarig, your special education advocate. I can't wait to see you for our next video.